Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Aims beyond the defence. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Knocks it into space. Threads one in. Now it's McTominay. Oh, that is a nice touch. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Seedorf. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Manchester United appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Nedved. Pele. It's Seedorf. And it's Vieira. Messi! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And we have our very first corner. Nesta clears it away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Thuram. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Seedorf. Vieira. Well, that's a dangerous ball. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Plays the ball back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Seedorf. Gullit. Played out towards the right wing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Luis Suarez. Lovely bit of skill. Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely spread. Now it's McTominay. It's not an especially good pass, that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gullit. Seedorf. Now, can they get him away? Nedved. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Seedorf. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Seedorf actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. He's found a way past. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Bellingham. Played over towards the opposite flank. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Here's a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. Nicely weighted ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Gullit.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nedved. And it's Gullit.
There will be
knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos. Hoisted in. That's a decent clearance. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started.
Parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, McTominay. Number 15, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 22, Nedved. Number 16,
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Looking for the run. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Ferdinand getting this one clear.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Nedved. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Lahm. Manchester United, different to something. It's Nedved! Oh, that was no routine save.
Nedved is offering a wry smile there.
That's a cute ball. Nedved. And it's Bale. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. That's very neat. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that should get the job done. Chooses to go cross-field. And this is Nedved.
Nedved really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi. Great vision. Can he get onto this? And still, we await the first breakthrough. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Nedved. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Luis Suarez. Nesta with a fine tackle.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Messi. 75 minutes played. Pelé. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Seedorf has a look inside the box. That's a decent clearance.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Tries a measured ball. Now can he find a finish? Shapes to shoot! They've scored! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rummenigge. And this is Messi. Roberto Carlos simply refused to be outdone there. Nedved. Bellingham.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's having a shot! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's it. It is all over. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ferdinand gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a really well-measured ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chooses to go cross-field. Messi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistake.
Oh, he's been caught. Big chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Nice looking ball, and he's intervened well there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pelé, nice control. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Rooney absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And this is Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's picked it up out wide. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's good play. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Rooney. And here's Bale. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Messi. He's found a way through. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Maicon. Messi. Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Played over towards the opposite flank. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Out to the right. He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
And it's Messi. Vieira. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cruyff demonstrating his defensive quality there. Nesta. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
From the regional police department.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for the run. Pelé. Cruyff. That's tidy. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Luis Suarez. And it's Rooney. And Maicon. Rijkaard. Opts for safety. Now Van de Ven. And here's Rooney. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. And here's Bale, distributed tidily. Maicon unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi. That's a simple one for the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's played through for him. And this is Rooney. Maicon has it in a wide position. Rooney. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, this looks sharp. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And that is a little undercooked. Ambitious ball here. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in. Rooney.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Vieira. Looking for a runner. Messi wins the duel this time. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on
Rooney.
both sides, actually.
Number 18, Bale. Number 7, Suarez. Number 9, Messi. Number 8, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 19.
It's Nedved.
Johan Cruyff.
Messi.
Number 11.
Oh, it's Del Piero.
Didier Drogba.
A lot of space ahead of him.
17, Nedved.
And he's managed to get
Number
free.
16, Lau. Number 21,
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that could set him on his way. Nedved gets into some space. Ball driven toward... He gets big! Well, now it's that's another chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's a sharp pass. Drogba looks to get on the end of this. Oh, nicely intercepted. This is it then, now or never. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester United certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
They will make fine souvenirs.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. it.